I'm about to have the moon entering Cancer real soon. So this the last seeds that you're planting where the moon is in Gemini at. Make sure you fulfill that seed before you go to sleep and go towards your dreams, because your dreams is where you create, and whatever you create in your dreams is what you're manifesting. So if you're dreaming about people, places, or things, or representations of these things, it's all about you. Now we're about to have the moon entering Cancer. So the moon in Cancer represents forms of emotional care and cardinal water. So cardinal water is creating a vibe, creating a new feeling, creating a new emotion or a new attachment. Now Cancer exalts Taurus. So make sure whatever energy you're gonna have opportunities. The moon will bring sextiles towards Venus. The moon will bring sextiles towards Uranus. So that means you're gonna be basically reacting to opportunities to go to some unexpected changes or push out unexpected changes towards others. Also, we gonna Jupiter and Neptune exalts the moon. So that's a representation of dealing with Sagittarius, dealing with Piscean energies, but Scorpio falls in the moon. The moon falls in Scorpio, so you don't want to basically be reacting and responding towards transformation and things that matter. But you ain't gonna have no choice, because Pluto and Capricorn is gonna be opposing the moon, which means it's gonna bring opposites, obstacles, and shit. So wherever you have Capricorn at in your house, you're gonna be basically witnessing some form of obstacles or power and control and transformations issues, or you're gonna experience that when the moon start waning in Capricorn. So you want to make sure you're planting good seeds wherever you got Cancer in your charts. You want to make sure that you're creating a new way of feeling about something, a person, place, or thing, and of course make sure you're caring about the right people, places, and things, and not just out here caring for people, places, and things that don't really have, that's not for you and your interest, which means y'all don't have no connection, y'all don't have nothing going on. But it depends on this situation. You might manifest a situation where you basically may do something for me, but don't go to the extremes for me. Just let these things be minor things. But wherever you got Cancer in your charts, all cardinal signs, which are going to be Aries, you guys going to be going through a learning process, which means you ain't got everything ain't about passions and desires for me. Or Libras, everything ain't about just thinking and communicating all the time. For me, you got to use a little bit of emotions. But Capricorns, you guys gonna be very cold, opposite. You guys gonna basically be getting hit with the obstacles, which means you're gonna be going through some obstacles. The moon's gonna bring obstacles or opposites when it comes to emotional natures and feelings and emotions about certain things. For me, you guys gonna be in a cold state. So all Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, before you go to sleep tonight, make sure you are sleeping and vibing in the right space. No Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. What comes with power comes with responsibilities. You guys are gonna be dealing with a conjunction. Now, Cancer in the houses. Cancer in the first house, you're going to be basically dealing with a conjunction. So that means you're going to be manifesting a whole lot of powerful reactions and responses towards your personal life, your personal experiences, and of course, the personal people, places, and things that you cater and of course, have an emotional connection with. Now, Pluto and Capricorn is going to force you or bring obstacles to project you to take power and control over your relationships, the way you relate, and you're going to be manifesting obstacles from other people, places, and things that you relate to. Now, what you basically need to be doing here is get you a bowl. Fill this bowl up with some water, and whatever intentions that you have in mind. For me, Cancer is dealing with the water, so make sure you fill this cup up with some water. This is how you're gonna harness the energy. Make sure whatever you personally are interested in, make sure that's gonna be filled within your cup. Whatever on your heart and your mind, when you're doing this ritual spell, make sure you're filling this cup up with water. And second house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance situation of overindulging towards the things you value, the people you value, or you're going to be manifesting circumstances and situations from people, places, the things that's going to be actually asking you for shit or trying to value your shit. Now, you got Pluto and Capricorn in the 8th house, so you need to take power, control, and transform these secret animosity circumstances and situations of people, places, and things coming up into your shit. Now, this is when it comes to, you got to use the care energy towards the things you value, your money, your resources, and material matters. Make sure you take care highly about these things, feel me? But you may have to transform or you may manifest obstacles from other people, places, and things that may basically be trying to trick you or manipulate you for your money. So be aware. Third house, you need to emotionally care and have a connection towards communicating when it comes to your environment, your home, or your friends or your siblings and shit like that. You can be very overprotective on your siblings. Make sure you care for your siblings during this time. Now, what's going to oppose you is going to be your 9th house. You're going to go through some obstacles when it comes to traveling or long distance travels. Now you take this obstacle and use this energy towards your manifestations and where you need to get to. Now, if you got Cancer in your 4th house, this is home here. So you're going to be manifesting codependent home family members, or you're going to be placed into situations where you feel the need to basically protect your home, protect what's yours, you know, of course, protect your home and your family. Now, you're going to manifest obstacles when it comes to dealing with your 10th house, your status, your career, your business, what you're known for. Or you're going to be manifesting circumstances, situations of your job, your business, your goals, or your father figures or parent figures that may basically oppose you. Now, if you got this in your 5th house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation of dealing with fertile energies. You may feel the need to basically want to have a child, or you may feel the need to basically be very expressive or creative or talented. Make sure you care about your creativity, your talents, and of course your gifts, your romance, your hobbies, the things that you entertain, of course, your game, your consoles, your PS4, your whatever you got when it comes to entertainment. Make sure you cater towards these things. And what's going to bring power control issues is going to be your 11th house, the public, the unknown. You're going to be manifesting obstacles from the unknown. Now, if you got Cancer in your 6th house, Cancer in the 6th house is going to bring opportunities, which you're going to manifest or push off these opportunities when it comes to your work, your health, your routine, your coworkers, and caring for your coworkers, caring for your health, your routines, or caring about your health, or caring about your cooking and shit during the time. You probably very emotionally connected towards a mother figure or father figure when it comes to certain safety and protection procedures in these aspects. Now, what's going to pose you and what's going to bring obstacles is going to be your dreams, your imaginations, your fantasies, your illusions, and things that you think about or communicate about when it comes to the unknown and unseen forces. Now, if you got Cancer in the 7th house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation of being on a polar opposite during this time, which means you're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation of being opposed by the moon. And also, Pluto is going to also bring some power control issues when it comes to your personality and your personal relationships with people, places, and things. You're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation of reacting and responding towards relationships. Well, of course, caring about your relationships, having an emotional connection with your relationships, building some form of emotional connection. For me, that's what you're going to be manifesting. Or you're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation of reacting and responding to these energies when it comes to your way of relating. Now, if you got this in your 8th house, it falls here, so it's sleep here. And you are Sagittarius ascendant. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you're a Sagittarius ascendant. So in this circumstance, situation, you're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation of caring about an emotional, deep connection when it comes to intimacy, when it comes to money, when it comes to resources, when it comes to your partners and shit. Feel me? You're probably an individual that kind of like do things secretly, or you want to be held, or you want to have an emotional connection, an emotional drive when it comes to harmony and peace and things that you truly admire. Feel me? You're going to be manifesting this from your partner, or you're going to be pushing off these energies. Now, what's going to bring obstacles to you is going to basically be your 2nd house, your material, your resources, and shit like that. Feel me? You may be placed into a circumstance, situation of going through some power control issues or some transformation when it comes to the things you value, when it comes to material, money, resources, and shit like that, or something that you truly value to do on a day-to-day basis. Now, if you got this in your 9th house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation going through some ups and downs, but also overexhausting yourself when it comes to your religion, your beliefs, and you're going to be very caring and emotional connected to these things too. Now, what's going to oppose you and throw you off is going to be your siblings, your environment, your neighbors, and shit. They're going to oppose you during this time. If you got this in your 10th house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation of exhausting yourself when it comes to your responsibilities, duties, and obligations when it comes to business, career goals, and responsibilities. Now, you're going to attract manifestations of opposites when it comes to your 4th house, home, family, or something that's dealing with your home, family, or privacy is going to throw you off and oppose you. 11th house, you're going to be placed into a circumstance, situation of caring about the public, the unknown, and things that matter. Now, what's going to oppose you and throw you off is going to be your self-centeredness or your creativity and expressions. 12th house, your power and control, going to manifest that in your 6th house.